Hello everyone. I, Kumud Seni, English mistress, working at Government Senior Secondary School, Narot Mehra, Pathankot, welcome you all in today's English class. Today, we are going to start lesson number 2 of main course book. The name of the lesson is Plants Also Breathe and Feel. Dear students, now I am going to ask you some very simple questions based on daily life. Try to answer these questions. Yes, my first question is, do you know what are living things? Give few examples. Yes, students, what are living things? Okay, living things are plants, animals, human beings, etc. that grow in size, that grow old, and ultimately one day living things die also. Give few examples also, students. Yes, examples are cats, dogs, trees, birds, etc. My second question is, what are the characteristics of living things? Can you tell something more about living things? Yes, students. Yes, they breathe, grow in size, grow old, and die. They can express their feelings, feel happy or sad. Students, now give some examples of non-living things. Yes, students, look around you. You will find many things which are non-living things around you. Yes, students, table, chair, pen, pencil box, books, stones, clothes, etc. are all non-living things. Yes, students. Now, tell me, are plants living things? Do they have the ability to feel their surroundings? Do you know, students, whether the plants can also feel? Yes, plants are also living things because they can also breathe. Plants also grow. They give us oxygen, medicines, vegetables, fruits, and many other things. Now, we will find out in this lesson whether they can feel also. Can they be happy or sad? Let us learn some new words. These words will be there in the lesson we are going to read. So, students, you must understand these words. First word is unique. It means which has no equal, matchless. For example, Taj Mahal is a unique monument. And students, Sachin Tendulkar is a unique cricketer. This means that these are matchless people or things. Second word is approaching. Approaching means coming near. For example, we can say that cat was approaching the mouse very quietly. Third word is amazed. Amazed means surprised. Like students, you are surprised when you get an unexpected gift from someone. Fourth word is inventor. The meaning of inventor is one who invents. Like students, telephone was invented by Graham Bell. Fifth word is reply. Reply means answer. Like if somebody asks you some question, so you answer. That means you are replying. Sixth word is progressed. It means move forward. For example, I made a progress in my marks this time. This means that there was an improvement in the marks obtained this time. So students, these were the new words. Dear students, let us read the lesson now. The name of the lesson, as you already know, is Plants Also Breathe and Feel. It was an event that surprised the scientific world. It was an undreamt of thing. He was a man who had built a unique instrument, an instrument that could measure the growth of plants. Here was a man who had proved with his wonderful machine that plants have hearts and can feel. The machine showed that plants have sight and a sense which tells them that a stranger is approaching. Your instrument is a wonderful thing, said the great men who had come to the Paris Congress of Science 1900. They were amazed as the inventor showed them how to use the machine. "What do you call this instrument?" they asked. "A crescograph," replied Jagdish Chandra Bose, the great scientist who had built this wonderful machine. "And where was it made?" the scientist asked. "In India," was the answer. The reply caused greater surprise. India in the 19th century was well known for its greatness in the fields of fine arts, literature, and philosophy. But in the field of science, it had not progressed much. Sir Jagdish Chandra Bose, with his invention, made a name of himself and his country in the scientific world. In the world of science, something new happened. No one could even imagine that the growth of plants can be measured. Students, as you all know, that we can measure the growth of animals and human beings. There are many machines that are used to see what is going on inside the human or animal body, like X-ray machine, blood pressure monitoring machine, thermometer, etc. These machines are usually used by doctors, but this was something that no one had dreamt of. The scientists of the world were shaken. A matchless instrument was made. A proper working machine was invented. The machine could take readings and data to measure the growth of plants. Now, plant kingdom was explored like never before. The whole way of looking at plants changed. We know that animals and humans can feel and express their feelings. They can feel happy, sad, depressed, etc. No one knew that plants had heart and feelings. Plants are also very active and responsive to their surroundings. Students, These lovely green plants and trees around us are fully alive. They can't speak or cry, but the stimuli or movement inside their bodies could be seen by the use of crescograph. This machine proved that plants can see also. They have a sense which alarms them that a stranger is approaching. Students, this means that plants are sensitive and we should be caring towards them. Students, plants are our friends. They give us so many priceless gifts like fruits, vegetables, medicines, oxygen, and many more uncountable things. When the scientists of the world saw the machine, they all appreciated the invention. Students, they were all very learned people and getting a recognition among the world famous scientists is a big achievement. His finding was praised by the whole world. The scientists called the machine wonderful. It means it worked wonders. It was amazing. All these scientists had come to the Paris Congress of Science in the year 1900. Now, they wanted to know the name of the instrument. Sir Jagdish Chandra Bose told them that it is a crescograph. Students, just imagine how great Sir Jagdish Chandra Bose was. This exceptional man was a physicist, a botanist, and a pioneer in radio science and more. He conducted experiments to prove plants feel heat, cold, light, noise, happiness, and pain. He was an extraordinary man of science. Dear students, look at the two pictures on the screen. In the first picture, we can see that a hand is touching the leaves and the leaves fold inward and droop. This is touch me not plant, students. It folds its leaves as defense and reopens a few minutes later. This shrinking of leaves shows its sensitivity towards touch. This plant is full of shyness and its protectiveness is a masterpiece of nature. In the second picture, we can see pretty sunflowers. Students, you must have seen this plant and these beautiful yellow colored flowers. The seeds obtained from this plant are also used for extracting oil. Its oil is used for cooking also. They follow the movement of the sun across the sky. It does so because it needs sunlight for its growth. This shows it having sense, which guides it to follow the movement of the sun. Students, these are only two examples in which sensitivity of plants can be easily seen. There are many other types of plants having different characteristics and behaviors also. Now, students, when the scientists saw the wonderful machine, they were deeply impressed. They wanted to know where that machine was made. This was the proud moment for India when Sir Jagdish Chandra Bose told them that the instrument was made in India. Everyone present there was surprised. They were all amazed. It was because in those days India was not progressing much in scientific world. Rather, India was known for its fine arts, literature, and philosophy. Fine arts included painting, sculpture, pottery, and textile arts such as woven silk, etc. But Sir Jagdish Chandra Bose made such an invention that the scientists all around the world praised. Students, we should always take inspiration from such great people. These people fight against all odds and follow their aim. As it is said, work in silence and your success will make noise. Like the invention of Sir Jagdish Chandra Bose made a mark in the scientific world. Dear students, now let us have a look at the questions asked from the text read. Question number 1 is, what was the event that surprised the world? Second question is, name the instrument made by Jagdish Chandra Bose. Third question, what could the instrument measure? Fourth question is, what was India known for in the 19th century? Students, let us discuss the answers now. We have gone through the text very minutely, and I hope you all must have understood the lesson very well. Let us answer the questions now. Our first question was, what was the event that surprised the world? Yes, students, I hope you must be having the answer in your mind. The answer is, the event was that a man had built a unique instrument that could measure the growth of plants. Yes, students, this is the right answer. Now, our second question was, name the instrument made by Jagdish Chandra Bose. So, do you remember the name of the instrument, children? Yes, I hope you all must be having the answer in your mind. So, the answer is, the name of the instrument was crescograph. Yes, the right answer is crescograph. Our third question was, what could the instrument measure? Yes, dear students, think about the answer. So, answer number 3 is, the instrument could measure the growth of plants. Yes. The next question, that is question number 4, was, what was India known for in the 19th century? Yes, students, answer to the fourth question is, in the 19th century, India was known for its greatness in the fields of fine arts, literature, and philosophy. Now here we are with some fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks with appropriate words from the lesson. First, plants have dash and can dash. Second, plants have a sense which tells them that a dash is approaching. Third, the great men had come to dash in dash. Fourth, Dash was the man who invented crescograph. The fifth fill in the blank says, his invention made a name of himself and his country in the dash world. Fill in the blanks. Students, fill in the blanks with appropriate words from the lesson. As you all have read the lesson now, so you should be able to fill in the blanks given. First fill in the blank is plants have hearts and can feel. Yes, students, as we have read in the text, plants have hearts and can feel. Second fill in the blank is plants have a sense which tells them that a stranger is approaching. Yes, students, the right answer is stranger. Third, the great men had come to. Yes, students, what was the name of the meeting? Paris Congress of Science in 1900. Fourth fill in the blank. Dash was the man who invented crescograph. Yes, students. The right answer is Jagdish Chandra Bose was the man who invented crescograph. Our fifth fill in the blanks is his invention made a name for himself and the country in the, yes, students, scientific world. The correct answer is scientific world. And where was it made? The scientist asked. Let us match the words with their antonyms now. First word is unique. Unique means having no match. So its opposite is common. Second word is stranger. Stranger means a person not known to us. So its opposite should be familiar. Familiar means things or people known to us. The next word is Replied. Replied means answered, students. So the opposite of answered is questioned. Next word is undreamt. Undreamt means something which never even occurred in our dreams. So its opposite should be dreamt. Next word is progressed. Progressed means to improve. So its opposite should be regressed. Regressed means to decrease or to reduce. The last word is great. Great means something considerable or big. So its opposite should be small. I hope, students, you all enjoyed this class and would be keen to attend the next class. Thanks to all.